Hi Pisces, welcome to your September 2022 love and general reading. We're looking at love, we're looking at destiny, we're looking at everything that comes up that's channeled. This is for Pisces. You can be Pisces sun, moon or rising, doesn't matter. Grab a cup of tea, could be a glass of wine, whatever you're feeling like. You are a Pisces after all. Okay, it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate for everybody. If it really tells your story, there is an extended reading and the link will be below as ever. Okay, I'm starting the readings in the last couple of months with where you're coming into the reading, how I find you, where you're at, what's been going on for you in the kind of near past and what's going on for you right now. Okay, and you get two really quite scrumptious cards actually. You get the Hanged Man, which is very Piscean, and the Empress. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous energy. Okay, the Hanged Man is a Neptunian card. It's very associated with Pisces. It's a Piscean state of mind, and it's like about your situation being literally suspended, like you see in the photo. Now, this is something that Pisceans, or you as a Piscean, are probably quite used to, because I think Pisces undergoes a lot of unintentional delays in their life, and I think that Pisceans as people are not very, and I say this because I am a double Pisces, are not particularly time driven. I'm being nice here, but Einstein was a Pisces. It's like, oh, theory of relativity. Yeah, okay. It means that something has been put on hold. It's been on the back burner, whatever that kind of Piscean way of yours is. It's left something passively to just bubble away. This could be a relationship. It could be you becoming what you need to become. It can be you becoming your hobby, you in your career. But either way, we've got the Empress here too. And the Empress, in a way, is like the embodiment of this. The Empress is sat on the throne, nice tiara, nice outfit, altogether very comfortable. And can I just say, oh, I know this is like Taurus, this card, and Libra because of Venus, but no one appreciates soft furnishings like a Piscean. Am I right? You know, we love a good, lovely, soft padded duvet or a lovely velvet sofa. You know, I always think every Piscean should have a red velvet throw, especially for the winter, because it just feels good. Most Pisceans, male and female, are quite feminine energy and it feels good. So the Empress is like, it takes 9 months to make a baby. She's often represented as the pregnant woman. She's bringing something to fruition, but it isn't quick and she doesn't care. That's kind of where we find you Pisces, where we very often find Pisceans, where other signs like air signs or earth signs would be chivying you along. What's your 5-year plan? You know, what you're doing today. To be honest, right, and you'll probably agree with me on this, and please drop me a comment because I love hearing about astrology from people. Ask a Piscean what they did yesterday. They're going to be hard pushed to tell you, most of them. They'll be like, oh, I don't know. And that will be it, you know, you get the dreamy look. So we have the Hanged Man, we have the Empress, two major arcana cards straight off the bat. So we know that we're into some spiritual big jobs. Oof, seeing the Ace of Cups in the shuffle. Okay, this is how we come into the month. Where do we take it? What's coming in for us? Ooh, Pisces. I think we got that last month as well. And let's just flip the camera down so you can see the cards. Here we go. So what's coming in? Let's have a look. We've got the Eight of Cups so far. Very Piscean card again. Oh, nice. And the 9. I rather like this, Pisces. Whole lot of yellow going on. Okay, let's just have a look at these cards. So, we've been in suspense. We are growing something. Something is happening. And I think that's saying, well, nothing is happening, everything is happening, is definitely yours for the taking. What's going on underneath? It's very cups orientated. It's very Pisces orientated. Is a slow process of distancing yourself from something that is not for you. Something that is not yours or meant for you in some way. You have a feeling here, Pisces, that you need to take what I call, it kind of looks like a lonely walk, doesn't it? Because someone is turning their back on 8 cups. 8 cups and the number 8 is a vibrant, growing thing. So this is something you love. It's something you still love. It's not like you've fallen out of love with this thing or this person or this situation, but you need to create a distance because something about it isn't working for you. Pisceans are very, very much like sponges, okay? This is a real filter situation where you can absorb other people's energy and you can't always filter it back out again. And the universe has been watching you do this, I think, for a while. And frankly, wanting a lot better for you in this department, okay? So this 8 of Cups, and I'm going to take another card for the 8 of Cups in a minute to clarify it. Could be a person, it could be a job, it could be a situation, but it could be any aspect of your life, especially if anybody has you hanging around here like the Hanged Man. Okay, because like I said, Pisces can do with not having action for ages, not necessarily needing a timeline or an action plan. But then there becomes a feeling of dissatisfaction and a slow movement to distance yourself. Okay? Now, let's take a card for this before we have a look at those. And we're definitely heading in the right direction because we also get the 9 of Cups, which is the next card along. So I'm very pleased to see that for you. Oof, look at that. Right. When we clarify the 8 of Cups and we get the 5, and let's just push it up a bit so we can see it. That is a real message. Let's just put it next to it so we can see it properly up here. It's a real message. These are all such very Piscean cards, you know, the Hanged Man, the 5 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, the 9 of Cups. It's Pisces a go-go. This is a sadness. It's a grief almost about leaving something behind. 3 cups are down, Pisces, okay, and 2 remain in the background. You are in the process of leaving something, walking away from something, checking out of something, and it's something you very much wanted to hold on to. Because with that 8 of Cups, like I said, 8 is a dynamic number. It's still thriving, it's still growing, there's still love in the cups. The cups are at the front of the card. And when you have that, you don't want to walk away. And maybe not in that outfit. It's a really interesting kind of red welly boot shawl thing going on there. You're like, I'm not sure about that. If I'm going to walk away, I'm going to make sure I'm looking completely fine. But apart from that, 5 of Cups shows that, and this is something that us Pisceans very often do, we can make the break, but we sometimes shut down to hide the pain. Because Pisceans literally are a kaleidoscope of feeling. Pisceans feel everything all the time. So it's probably necessary, and especially if you have Pisces rising or Pisces moon, but it happens for Pisces sun as well, that during your childhood, you often create quite extreme coping mechanisms for the onslaught of the feels that you have all the time as a child. And the coping mechanism most often employed by a Piscean is to shut down. Because it's like, boom, I'm just putting the door down on this. I'm closing the shop because it's too painful. You know, it's too painful. I don't want to experience this level of pain. It needs to be felt. Something needs to be felt because the Two of Cups is behind and waiting to come in. And the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, is triggered by this whole process. The Five of Cups, in a way, although it comes before the Eight of Cups in the suit, it's triggered by the Eight of Cups. It's a process of grief that is triggered. You need to lose something, and you need to miss it, and you need to grieve it, and you need to feel it, and you need to walk away. Okay, tough love for some of you, this reading, but it is what it is, and them's the cards, as we often say on my dailies, okay? Then in the middle of here, we have the sun. A booming, great, lovely compliment of a card. I mean, it's just gorgeous. The sun running into the Nine of Cups tells you, Pisces, that something great is on its way. Wish fulfillment is on its way. What you really, really secretly probably want. The Nine of Cups is Jupiter in Pisces. Jupiter is the planet of love, of luck, of wish, of expansion. Okay, and it goes into the Nine of Cups, and the universe is saying to you, whatever you desire, whatever you wish for, spring it out from the heart, but also live and feel. Don't be afraid, as you may have been with the Hanged Man, because the Hanged Man also comes when we voluntarily, because after all that's what he's done, voluntarily put ourselves on hold, or a situation on hold, or, you know, we suspend something because it's too painful to deal with it, or we don't want the confrontation. Okay, Pisceans and confrontation just don't particularly mix, but now and again, Pisces, it has to be done. Okay, let's look at what we're talking about here. Let's draw some more cards for some clarification on this. But you can do it, Pisces. You know, I have great faith in you, because I know what it's like. As a Piscean, you're also custodian of the emotions of the entire zodiac. Okay, and I know that sounds a little bit grand, but you'll know what I'm talking about. Please leave me a comment in the comment section if that resonates with you, that statement as well. That you will be the custodian of your friends' emotions, your family's emotions at times, and it will feel like the world's emotions are on your shoulders, Pisces. You're the 12th sign of the zodiac, and you have experienced the other 11 signs, and I suppose this makes you the kind of afterlife teacher. You know, you've experienced all these stages, and people want to tell you things. Have you ever noticed that, Pisces? And again, leave me a comment in the comment section that strangers talk to you everywhere you go, or just people open up, tell you their life story sat next to you on a park bench or on the bus or whatever it is. And they may even say to you, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but you're so easy to talk to, or I just felt like I could tell you. Okay, Pisces, it's because you are like the emotional sieve. But you know, sieves get clogged up and they catch a lot of crap, and there comes a point, Pisces, where you need to do something for yourself. And this is a break that is for you, okay? This 5 of Cups, this 8 of Cups, it's Saturn in Pisces. It's making that decision with the head over heart, which is not a very Piscean thing to do, and to do it regardless, okay? We have the Magician. The Magician is a great card for you to get, Pisces. I love this. Every one of the major arcana is an archetype of what the Fool can become. And we are each the Fool in the tarot, okay? The Fool starts out as the 0 and the Innocent. And the first archetype along the way is the Magician. And in a way, by walking away, by distancing yourself, you are Control Alt Delete. You are setting this situation back to 0. And then you are stepping into your power. And believe me, Pisces, there are a few downsides to being a Piscean, and one may be being the emotional dustbin for everybody else. But in a good way, because Pisces likes being an emotional dustbin, but it's a kind of love-hate thing, isn't it? The other thing that you have is infinite power to change your circumstances by what we can only describe as magic, okay? We have the Magician. Now, people very often speak allegorically of the Magician, you know, about he does have the 4 elements on the table. It can sometimes in a relationship reading, particularly if he's in reverse, it can mean that somebody's pretending or putting on a show or something like that. What I'm getting for you, Pisces, with the Magician is the actual purest form of the card, which is what he is, what she is, Magician, magic, custodian of magic, someone who can create something from nothing or something else from something, okay? And this is where you're at. This is where the universe invites you to be. Now, I would bet, because this is quite a powerful situation for you, Pisces, that you've been thinking about this, brooding about this, wondering about this, ruminating on this for a while, and that's why we've got the Hanged Man. Okay? Now we move into action. So, this is about however you create your own magic, Pisces, and most Pisceans from childhood will have quirks and ways that they do it. Many Pisceans have formal ways of manifesting, vision boards, journals, magic thinking, meditating, whatever it is, okay? So if you have one of those, start giving it the 9 of Cups. Start telling the universe what you want. Start living what you want. And this is really important. You put it out there what you want, but there's also a simultaneous process that needs to happen, Pisces, whereby you live your dream. You tread the steps of what you want. So this means leaving what you don't want behind, even though it may pain you to do it. That's in itself a manifestation step. Saying a strong, firm, hard no to something is an F yes to something else. Okay? So, you are the Magician here. It's also the sign of Aquarius, so you may be dealing with an Aquarius person in your life, or an Aquarius person may come into your life, maybe leaving your life, maybe coming into your life, maybe both. Okay, you are a Piscean, 2 fish swimming in the opposite direction. I never rule anything out. Literally never rule anything out. Okay. This is really important for any Piscean, this card. Haven't we got so many cup cards? We now have the 5, the 7, the 8 and the 9 of cups. Cups a go-go. Some of you could be involved with a fellow water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay. This isn't so far away from the Magician card as you might think. The 7 of Cups warns you that it's magic, not just magical thinking, and not fantasy. And the line between magic and fantasy is something that Pisceans struggle with, particularly when you're under stress, okay? Or when we are under stress. When we are emotionally challenged, when we're out of our comfort zone, when we're lonely, when we're low, we can get into fantasy land. It's like a comfort blanket of nonsense that we just trump out, don't we? I don't know, it's just a Piscean thing, and if you are one, you'll get it. But that is not productive. It might be comforting. It might be, a distraction, a thrill, a comfort, whatever it is. It can even be substances, alcohol, drugs, chocolate, whatever you're kind of, and I'm not saying not to, I'm not saying that I'm going to run your life for you. It's your decision what you do, but you know yourself and you know your limits, okay? So don't indulge beyond your known limits is what I'm saying. And don't go into fantasy land. The magician is far more powerful than wishing and hoping and praying and sweating about it. The magician is walking the walk and being what you want to receive, okay? Your reading is fascinating for me, Pisces. Okay. Powerful stuff. Pisces, we've got the sun and now we got the moon. Okay, I'm just going to tuck that card there. When I get the sun and the moon, it's speaking about eclipses. Okay, eclipses. I always feel like I'm Gollum when I say that. Eclipses, master. Eclipses. Okay, I'm just looking for my other moon diary for a reason. We had an eclipse. I think the last eclipse we had was May the 16th. Full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. That's going to be kind of relevant for you. But also the eclipse is coming up. Okay, so... Ooh. Sorry, I'm just looking to see what signs they're in. Okay, all the way through to next year, 20th of April, we have a total solar eclipse, okay? For some reason, there's a plan, like a universal plan, and that's involved. So just stick that in your diary. No Pisces ever has a diary, what am I talking about? But look, we have a partial solar eclipse on the 25th of October, okay? Just make a note of it. It's going to be important for you. And we also have a lunar eclipse on the 8th of November. Now, Pisces, something to do with this situation gets triggered, gets resolved, gets looked at. I'm just looking at it in my moon diary. Oof, cripes. Eesh. Well, that makes complete sense. It's in Scorpio. So, do you remember I said, look back to May the 16th, there was a total lunar eclipse in Scorpio. There's a new moon partial solar eclipse in Scorpio, which is necessarily whatever came to light during May for you. Hello, Valentine. Valentine's popped up. There she is. Hello, Val. Having a wash. Whatever came to light for you during May, Pisces. Hello, sweetheart. Hello, my love. Gets a new beginning, gets a new resolution. It's like the full moon brings it to fruition and the new moon starts something else. It's a fresh start. This could be, let's say you left a relationship between May and October, as in we haven't had that time yet, but you know, you left one any time in the past from May to now or between now and October. If you leave a relationship, you can expect some new love to walk into your life around the end of October. Okay? Your reading is fascinating to me. Oh my God. I'm declaring spiritual big jobs, Pisces. I'm declaring spiritual big jobs. The Devil card. It's making me scratch my head. Cripes. Okay. We've got the Hanged Man, the Magician, the Empress, the Sun, the Moon, and the Devil. Pisces. This is really powerful stuff. Make no mistake. Pisces, you know we're weird. Okay? I know we're weird. You know we're weird. Pisceans are weird in a really good way. I always say about Pisceans, like Tyrion off Game of Thrones, we drink and we know things. You know, some Pisceans don't drink. I don't. I'm teetotal actually, which is interesting. Always have been. But Pisceans do know things. I drink herbal tea and I know things. Not quite the same impact, but it's there. You know things, Pisces. You can feel this energy, okay? When the Devil card comes in, all the things covered up by the moon get exposed by the sun. All the things that come up on lunar eclipses and full moon eclipses get exposed by the new moon solar eclipses, okay? So there's probably 6 months, because there usually is, between May and October, June, July, August, September, yeah. So this is like a segment of 6 months from mid-May to October the 25th when this happens for you. All of what's been going on is a massive, massive learning curve for you and a massive, massive turning point in your life. It's very exciting, it's exhilarating, but it's also going to be difficult in some areas. I can't dress that bit up in the middle, the 8 of Cups, the 5 of Cups. You know, you're walking away from some things, you're trying not to move into fantasy land. The moon, which is of course the Pisces card for a start, but also the hidden stuff, the weird stuff. I mean, the moon is weird as anything. It rules menstrual cycles and tides and all kinds of stuff and borrows light and, you know, it's weird. But Pisces, things are coming up for you, big style. It could come up to you in dreams. It can come up to you in meditations, funky weirdness, whatever it is. Serendipity is going to change. People are going to leave your life. People are going to walk into your life. And actually, all the time underlying this, you are creating it. Magician, Empress, you are creating it. Now, the Devil card warns you not to get stuck in any toxicity, to break the chains of what holds you, to break the chains of childhood, to break the chains of anyone who, and this happens a lot to Pisceans, anyone who has seeks to write your story for you, tell you who you are, bring you down, suck your energy, any of those things. Okay, Pisces, I don't say this lightly, you're very special and you need to know that. Okay, you need to know it. More importantly, you need to believe in it and you need to live it. I am so freaking excited about this reading. God only knows what's coming up in the extended. I can't wait. Okay, Pisces, God, boom. I don't even know what oracle card to do for you, to be quite honest with you. I'm like, Jesus, wow. Okay, I'm going to do one of these. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms for you. In the extended reading, I'm going to clarify. I'm going to look at the Devil, the Moon, the Sun, the 8 of Cups, but I'm also going to look at your love life and how this pertains to your love life, which it does, and how the other person feels, what's going on with the other person, and what is the best way you can move forward. Gosh, Pisces. Okay. I'm just doing these cards up to the camera because you won't see them, I think. I love this. They're all such Piscean cards. Yeah, every single one is to do with water. The Swan Queen, transformation, intuition and patience. This is you, Pisces. Changing everything, and on the surface, serene, okay? We have the Lady of the Mirror, reflection and non-judgment. The universe is a mirror of you, okay? Not the other way around. And the Ice Queen, ideas preserved, non-action, entitlement. This is not, you'll notice here there are no wands, okay? This is not do this, do that, run around, all the rest of it. No, this is all hidden stuff, watery stuff, underground stuff. It's very much about mirrors, about surface of water, about ice, about transformation and intuition for you, okay? Woof, Pisces. Hey, Valentine. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Yes. I'm going to go do your extended reading. Do join me there. The link is below in the description box. I'll see you on the other side. Namaste.